Uh, Up now. It's Friday, January 16th, 6:49. Getting ready to make my.
All right, guys. Morning. Today is Friday, January 16th. I am about to make my morning cocktail, my trusty shaker cup. Today, we do have to go to we go on the train now at the gym at Body Tech. Hopefully it isn't as crowded as it was yesterday. I think I am going to train. You say you're training back and shoulders?
Yeah.
I'll train some back and shoulders with Bowflex. If she will have me again. You'll have me again?
Yeah.
So, getting some creatine in. And so we're going to train. It's currently 6:50. And after we train, we're going to have breakfast. And I actually have some work. I did some work just now, as far as just checking some emails. We have to submit a proposal for junior junkanoo for major client. Well, it isn't really a proposal, it's an estimate. And so I did that last night, but I saw a note come in that they needed me to do something else. So I checked it, but it was just kind of like a reminder. So that's done. I'm excited about that because that's really cool. So confident that we get that. That's about just around $30,000 once we lock that in. So yeah, that'll be cool. It will require us to travel, but by us I mean the team, because there's 2 sets of coverage that they need in Freeport. And so it is something that I am really excited about. Could you pass me the water, please? I can carry my gallon of water. This a gallon?
I feel like more than a cat.
Look at this. I feel like this is more than a gallon. How much is
6 liters? Yeah, that's like 2 gallons.
6 liters into a gallon?
That's not 2 gallons.
It's
6
a
liters.
gallon and a half. So, yeah. So we're on a train back and shoulders with Kel. I was supposed to record her last night for Stage Ready, but I forgot the SD card. And she's like, it ain't made no sense coming back. We got other days to do it, so I made sure I put the SD card in today, so I could record that. I'm excited because I could eat my chicken and rice. The chicken was actually pretty good. We requested a microwave, so we had the microwave, but I'll eat my chicken and rice for lunch. I'll have breakfast at the hotel, eat my chicken and rice before we go, and then head to the appointment. The weather is gloomy. Yeah.
I told you when I looked at the forecast.
Okay, so we're in the gym getting the warm-up done. I got some B-roll of Kel, just getting her warm-up in. And so the plan is that I'll train with her this morning. In between training, I will be getting shots for this montage, and then probably do like a post-workout interview quick. All right, guys, so finished the workout. It was pretty solid. I would say that it was one of the most comprehensive back workouts that I have done in a while. Mainly because, I work out at home, and even though a lot of the movements, some of the machines definitely was cool, but it was good. It's good to get up, get moving. So we're gonna do cardio now, and then head to get food. All right, so this is my breakfast without the eggs. So the eggs are going to be the protein. Actually, I think I may get a little bit of that stewed chicken. But that's what I'm having, some green juice. All right, guys, so we are about to head out. Our driver is downstairs, and he's actually a bit early, which is kind of surprising. But we are ready, and we are rolling. All right, guys, so the doctors are prepping now. And I'm feeling a bit anxious, but it is what it is. All right, morning, guys. Hope everybody's doing well. Today is January 17th. It's Saturday. I know I kind of left you guys hanging yesterday, but yesterday was rough, guys. After I went in to surgery, they realized that the 2 implants that they were taking out, first of all, I was awake during the whole thing. So they didn't put me to sleep. They did give me local anesthetic around where they were putting the implants in. But let's just say it wasn't enough. They really had to keep giving me some. I guess I got a low pain threshold, but I really needed some to really numb the pain. And then while they were drilling, so I'm awake and I can hear them talking, I can hear them drilling, I can feel it tugging, and then on top of that, it was the pain. And so what ended up happening was they told me that some of the tissue around, especially this side of my mouth, the implant there was actually infected, which is why the anesthetic wasn't taken. So they actually had to cut the tissue. And that's really what I was feeling. And it's crazy because I could feel them digging into the bone, like drilling. I could hear the drill, and I could hear the bone crushing underneath the drill bit, like, and I could feel them scraping, and it was just like, it was rough. I started crying at one point. The combination of the pain, it's like, why am I here? Why am I going through this? I'm a failure. I suck at life. I thought I was gonna die at some point. It's like, that wouldn't be a bad thing. It was rough. And I don't know how long I was in there. So I was in there for about 3 hours compared to how long I was there last night, 8 hours? So the first time was 8 hours. This time was 3 hours. But with all that said, and I was in tremendous pain. Even afterwards, because the pain never really stopped. I was just like, y'all, let's just push it through. Obviously, something's wrong. I just need to get it done. I don't want y'all talking, because it's like, oh, we could stop 15, 20 minutes. I was like, no, let's just keep going. And we did. And I was able to kind of push through. And even after we left, they put us back in the car, the driver came and picked us up. We got back to the hotel. It was still rough, but I had these really good, and so typically I travel with some almost prescription grade ibuprofen I get from the pharmacy. It's like 800 milligrams. But I didn't have any because I didn't get to stop at the pharmacy before we came. And so I had these Colombian Advil because I started getting a headache from yesterday. And it was like, wow, this is good. So it was good. And so, I was like, anyway, I have these. I'll just use these. And so when I came home last night, honestly, I popped quite a bit. I took about 4 of these last night. And then the pain, within a couple of minutes, it started feeling better. Now, I don't have that just constant pain, and so I can talk. But honestly, when I smile, here, and then too, they had my mouth kind of pried open the whole time. And so so my mouth was actually sore from being pried open. And so my jaw and everything is sore. But we got it done. It's done. I honestly don't know exactly what's happening today. When we got back to the hotel, I had some of my chicken and rice. Well, actually, it was chicken and potatoes. I had some rotisserie chicken that I got day before yesterday. That was day before yesterday, right? Yeah, day before yesterday. And so I ate that for dinner, and I suck on some of the Kel's chocolate. The Kel had a chocolate bar that I wasn't able to chew because I actually don't have a bottom row of teeth. But I was able to suck, so she gave me some that I had some chocolate. But yeah, so I feel good. I feel pretty solid. But the lesson that I learned yesterday, or the lesson that came to mind yesterday is, I think this is important. In life, sometimes we have to do painful stuff, or sometimes the things that we do are going to cause us great pain, but it is for our benefit. But the pain of doing the right thing, the pain that you experience in the moment for doing the right thing, is only temporary. But the rewards of doing the thing over the long term is worth it. And in the moment, I was like, yo, fuck this. I don't care. I don't care. I really don't care. I'll walk around, just put the old ones back in. I good. I don't, really that was the feeling. But, like I said, just being able to, now the pain is already pretty much done. I'm not in as much pain. I have passed that. I've gotten on the other side of that pain, and now I can move to recovery and then the reward of this whole thing, which is, my new smile. And even though it's painful going, I gotta come back, in 6 months, but it's supposed to be that it was even better. And, the interesting thing is that literally that's what happens, right? You do the thing, and then during doing the thing, it's painful, it's stressful, and then you have to correct or do something else. But sometimes that other thing that you do as a result of that initial pain is actually better than it would have been. And I experienced that with the floors at the studio. The psych wall floors at the studio. But yeah, I know that made sense, but that's what I'm thinking. This is very much so giving prison vibes. You think so?
Very concrete.
Concrete jungle.
I need to put in my bag. Using your
Hmm?
as you travel.
The other one. Oh, the other machine. For what? Oh yeah, I think that's too intense for me. I think that's too intense for me.
On a regular.
All right, so I think that's one of the benefits of working out in a commercial gym. I guess you get variety of machines, so you can hit the muscle from different angles. And even though my home gym, Trench Fitness, enables me to do the basics and the essentials, having something like this facility here really does do good. All right, guys, and just like that, we're done. We are done with today's workout. And so we're headed to get breakfast now. So, we're headed to get breakfast now. And go from there. You had a good workout?
Wow, I'm not even recording. I'm not recording.
No?
I just realized that I'm not flashing. Okay.
Take two.
Hey. What is this?
This is me gonna try something. I know a little big back, but it's okay.
It's very big bag. You got a very loaded breakfast. Let me show you this breakfast. Actually, just tell this vlog this morning, regulate this weight. Like,
This is more typical of what I would eat for breakfast, minus the fruit and the cake.
okay.
Even the amount.
You have potatoes, olives, avocado, guac, eggs, mushrooms. Okay. These potatoes are probably fried. So,
It's egg grilled.
it's that grill.
That's what it say.
You got a plate of fruits. You wouldn't usually have fruits. And the cake is what?
What cake?
You feel and Nutella.
All right, so remember, I don't have any bottom teeth in, because they took the prosthetics out because they have to do a new one. But, so for me to eat, it's very difficult for me to chew, because even though I have my tops, I don't have my bottoms. And so what I have to do is kind of pre-mash my potatoes. The eggs are pretty easy, but I pre-mash my potatoes, and then I kind of smush them against the roof of my mouth. If I do need to break them up a little bit more. But it is better than when I came the last time, because last time I was literally toothless for a couple of days. All right, guys, that's breakfast is done. What you doing for the rest of the day?
you doing? Working?
Yeah, I gotta review those 2 videos. I started reviewing the 3 vlog. Once that's good, I gotta review that. I gotta upload our vlog. I should have left that doing last night. I gotta upload that on New Year's Day vlog. I ain't telling them boy about trying to change anything. I can just upload it and then just put clips for social. And then I probably pulled something for, yeah, so I just be working on some content stuff. Until lunchtime, and then after lunch, whatever. And I think we could do a little bit of exploring and chippy chappy. All right, guys. So now I am about to do some work. I'm actually going to review some of the content that the team has been doing for me. Primarily the vlog from week 3, so that we can have that up and posted. I've already downloaded and currently uploading our New Year's vlog with the Kel and I. So that should be done today. I'll leave that uploading because that goes live tomorrow. So every week I try to do something with the Quants, which is the Kel and I's joint, I guess, brand. And it's really just excerpts from my vlog primarily. And so, yeah, that's what we're doing. Wow. I don't know if this is right, but this thing is like, so this vlog is maybe about 24 minutes or so. It's 4K, and it takes us so long to upload this content at home, and it's saying 15 minutes left, like literally a 45, 60-minute vlog. It normally takes me like 14 hours to upload. If this thing is correct, that would be crazy. This is so cool. So when I talk about wanting a team that takes ownership, right, and does initiative, this is so good because what I've been doing is my thumbnails for the vlog, instead of creating something new, I typically would just do a screen grab from the actual vlog and upload it with, the title, graphic, and vlog episode, whatever it is, right? And mind you, I saw this, but it didn't really hit me. But it seems as if Chris, and I'm assuming it's Chris because he would have been one editing the vlog for my week 3 vlog, since he's already kind of picked up on that's what I do. He's already done that for me. So that's another step that I don't now have to do. Wait a minute. Now, is this... Now I have to check because I don't know if this is Chris or Lauren, because I'm noticing now in the edits, it's like it's already put on the playlist. The description is already in, and like I said, the thumbnail is already up. And typically I would do this, but it's already done. And so I'm trying to figure out who did this, because this is incredible. This makes me so happy because it's like the team understands the mission. And so I'm going to have to find out from somebody who did the thumbnail and the vlog. I mean, thumbnail and the description. I showed Lauren how to do it one time ago, but I mean, she wasn't doing it, so I'm trying to figure out if it was. Anyway, let me review it first. as in finish reviewing the thing, and then I'll go from there. All right, guys, like the young people say, we are outside. Well, technically we are inside the elevator, but we are outside. About to do a little bit of exploring. Right? Here we spot the Bowflex Barbie in the wild, in a natural element. A department store that sells stuff. She's just cruising, looking to see if there's anything that she wants to pounce on, try, purchase with my money.
Let's see there.
Some seats in there. Alright guys, so this is where we're at for lunch. Looks like a pretty cool spot. Huh? I thought you said something. Alright. I already think I see what I eat.
What?
I'll eat this.
Colombiana.
Right, the Colombiano. Ooh, actually this don't look too bad. To that one. Like legit, I just looking at pictures, people. Alright, so this is the croquetas. What is it?
No, it's not croquetas. It looks like it, but it's not.
Well, I know what it is. That's what the Kellogg is.
It's an appetizer.
Good?
You ready to go?
Yeah, I think we just gotta pay this bill place. I mean, you want something else? Alright guys, so we're done. Now, you will notice that I do have a crossbody. It's something that I bought not to wear as a crossbody, but as a little backpack. She taking care of Sugar Daddy. Alright guys, so we are at the grocery store. We're going to do some shopping. Two of us vlogging at the same time.
You have your list?
I have a list. We need a trolley. Pull up my list when we get a trolley. We need a trolley or one of these little bucket things. A bucket thing? Yeah. All right, let me go get a trolley. So that would be a trolley. Okay, I'll call this a buggy. A buggy? Okay, I'll say that's a buggy.
What do you call it?
You call it a buggy.
Oh, listen, like I call it that, like a wrong.
I don't know what you call it, but I don't know if it's called a buggy. All right, guys, so as you can see, we're back in the car. You got my buddy here, William the Plug.
Yes, sir. How you doing? How's everything?
Now, just so you all know, the last time we were here, I wanted to get my tattoos. And William was, let me tell you how awesome William is. Not only did he carry me and the girl to get our tattoos, but when we shared with him the fact that we had so much clothes and the hotel was charging us so much for it, he offered to come and pick our clothes up and carry it to his house so his housekeeper could wash our clothes. And they washed them, they folded them, they brought them back. They were smelling nice and clean. Mm-hmm. And you know, William, and I was like, man, William, man, you know, I said, boy, you come in clutch, use the plug. And then he said, you know what, that's actually what my name is, William the Plug. And you know, it was so cool to come back to a new country and just see somebody that you actually recognize. And you know, they just knowing that they took such good care of you. So that's just my little story. I wanted to share that with you guys with William the Plug.
Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you for the introduction. Just in case if you guys need anything from here, from Cali, Colombia, plastic surgery, dentist, veneers, a cosmetologist, gynecologist, whatever you guys imagine in your mind, I'm here for you, okay, guys? Tattoo also too, yeah, whatever. Yes.
And tattoos. All right, guys. Just
Thank
thought
you
I'd
very
share
much.
this. Come on, appreciate you, bro. Hi, guys. So we are back at the doctor's office. Well, headed to the doctor's office. We ain't there yet. So the gal could get her stuff sorted out. And that's what we're doing. And let them know we are here. And that's Maria.
Hi.
She's been helping us out. She is one of the team members at Royal Smiles. Alright guys, so Kelly just messaged me a little while ago saying that she is done with her fillings, which means that they did 4 fillings. And so now they're about to start her extractions. He still ain't letting me in the back there, but she has a phone. Champ is here. How you feeling, Champ?
Good.
Yeah, the good thing is at least we got food, and then if you,
Get my meds, so I don't feel meds.
yeah, we can get the D's.
What?
So we can get these, and then you go. Oh. Yeah, we can get these, and then just go. All right, guys. So it is just before 5 o'clock on the 18th. I'm whispering because the cow is back there sleeping. Just gave her medication. She had to do take some at 2. And then again at 4-ish. I've kind of been up since 2. Okay, take that. And that. She just kind of couldn't sleep, so I was actually up. Doing some work. So, like I was saying, I've been up since about 2. Haven't really gone back to sleep yet. But I sent the team an email just trying to get confirmation on something because I saw Ken sent me a note about a conference that we're covering for a client, but they're, I think, planning for full event coverage, but the conversation that I had with the client said they had another team covering full, and we were only supposed to be focusing on the speakers. And so, I don't know if there's misalignment, but the reality is that I may have not clearly communicated that scope to the team, because last time we did it for this client, we did cover the full scope. But yeah, so that's where, so I realized that. Then I was going through some content scheduling that the team had scheduled for me and for the quants, and I realized that to avoid duplication of efforts while Chris, my editor, is editing for EQ for my vlog because the quants actually happen naturally in the vlog for him to just out of that content, even if he doesn't use it or all of it in my vlog, to pull content for the quants clips, which is essentially going to be 4 videos a week, 3 clips for social, and then a compilation of those clips for YouTube. And so I'm asking him to pull that just so that we can have that consistent content and send it to Lauren. And so I did just a quick editor's notes for him, and I just sent him a note on WhatsApp. And not oddly enough, but surprisingly enough, he actually responded. All right, and so since today is Sunday, I do have to do my check-in. Probably do it against that wall or something, but excuse me, I have to do weight and waist today, and body fat like so just my full weekly check-in, and then I do want to train today. DeKel actually can train for the next couple of days. So I'll find out from her if she wants to do breakfast first, because I could always just go down with her for breakfast and then go and train, or if she wants to just meet me down once I'm done training. The gym doesn't open until 5 in any event, but until 7. But breakfast starts at 6:30. So, I guess we'll see. And breakfast goes from 6:30 to 10. But yeah, I'm just going to lie down for a bit more. And then, like I said, get up, do my assessment, my check-in. And then depending on what she wants to do, either go for breakfast with her or go and train. Okay. All right, guys. Hope you guys are well. Today is January 18th. Just a quick update on my weight. Today is my official check-in. My current weight is 273. Current weight is 43.25. Current body fat percentage is 21.6. So that is actually about 2.8% increase from last week. 0.25% increase in quarter inch increase in my waist, and 0.2% increase in my body fat. Now, I am disappointed, but not as disappointed as I could be. Mainly because Kel and I are traveling. I am in Cali, Colombia, and it's always a challenge when I travel for me to kind of stay on track. And because I love to eat. I love to try new foods and things like that. But why I said this is still not as disappointing as it could be is because honestly, normally within the first day or two, I would put on easily about 4 to 5 pounds, right? I am that person who goes on vacation and comes back 10 to 12 to 15 pounds heavier. And so I have been super intentional about certain things like not consuming alcohol. I mean, I am over here for a medical procedure. I'm getting dental work done. But, you're still able to have a cocktail or 5. And so I haven't been drinking, which is something that spikes my weight up as well. And I have been training. I haven't been doing my 2-a-days consistently, but I have been getting in at least 1 workout a day. And that makes me feel better because, I know that it could have been worse because it used to be worse. So even though I have gone up about 2 pounds from last week, 2.8 pounds, almost 3 pounds from last week. Knowing where I am, what I'm doing, how I'm, knowing where I am, knowing what I'm doing, and the fact that it's still better than I would have done is making me feel better. Now, that being said, I am going to be here for another 8 days, so a little over a week. And so that does give me an opportunity to really just continue to refine. And I do anticipate that, I'll be able to get my 2 days in, one way or the other. And I know the gym that we're training at, I know the lay of the land now, and so I do feel a lot better about that. And so I know what my food situation is. I've been eating rice and potatoes, and the hotel has a restaurant that does breakfast, and so I've gotten I need to try and taste out of the way, and so I have no qualms or quarrels or issues with not just being super compliant, but actually doing a little bit extra to ensure that when I check in on Monday, when I check in next week Sunday, I'll still be in Colombia, but, not only won't there be an increase, but I'll be decreased. And so my goal is to really get into the 260s while I'm here. Since I started, the lowest weight that I've been was 267, which would have been the week before Christmas. And so the goal is, would be awesome if I can get to that 267. This week, but definitely before the end of January. This week I definitely want to be in, like I said, the 260 something. So that's the goal. I want to check in at about 267 next week. So I'll just do what I got to do to make sure that happens. But I'm about to get ready and head to the gym to get a workout in. And then today is kind of a slow day after workout, going to get some breakfast, and just kind of chill. But that's my fitness update for this week. Got 20 minutes cardio to do. And, once that's done, then it's done. All right, guys, let's see what they have today. They have sausage and rice, plantain, or rice, steamed vegetables, and chicken. No potatoes. And they have eggs. Kelly's getting her oatmeal. And you have omelets. And of course, fruit. And yeah, so time to go get breakfast. All right, guys, so this is breakfast today. And a green juice. All right, guys, so we're back in the room. I am about to shower and just kind of, I do have some work to do. I got to check some videos, but for the most part, I think I'm just going to chill today. Kelly's going to figure out what she is doing for food later. But other than that, I think we're good. Had a good workout. Today was a push day. I modified my program a little bit. Just doing some more machine movements because I had more machines. So I did that. And then I did 20 minutes incline walk, as opposed to, of course, arc trainer. But all in all, it felt good to get out and move. And so I'm just going to chill out, and then hopefully I can get in the gym this afternoon for my second session so I can stay on track. I probably, body tech close on what time today? 4? Yeah. So I'll probably train at the hotel gym today. All right, guys. It is now, what time is it? 4:25. I'm actually on my way to the gym to get my second workout of the day. And then after I'm done at the gym, I head to get to the grocery store to get some stuff for me and Kel. I am going to get me another chicken. I'm going to try and see if I can find some mixed veg. But the chicken and potatoes have been, I guess, working. But I do need some more greens. So I'm going to see if I can get some sort of green action there. Pretty much did some work this morning, checked some videos, had a call with one of my team members to clarify some bit of confusion on one of the projects based on some communication that I got from one of the other team members. So it was kind of one of those things that you had to, get sorted out, which I feel pretty confident that I did. I'm just gonna mix me a quick coffee. Not even mix, but Sunday afternoon, empty gym. So it's not empty because I'm here. All right, guys, so I'm about to get my second session of the day in. I know it's curls or something. Oh. I don't know what it is, guys. Just know that I'm going to do it. Alright, guys, let's see what's on the agenda for today. That is cable flies, seated dumbbell shoulder press, tricep push downs, overhead dumbbell extensions, and push-ups to pay. Pretty much 4, 3, 3, and 2. All work that I can do. This is going to be a quiet one because my phone is only on a couple %, so I won't be listening to any music. I don't even know if I'm going to record this because it's windy. I don't want you guys to get knocked over, even though there's a action cam. Let me just put this in my